All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson on how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. I just pretty much want to do a quick hit or a quick lesson on the situation with the Silicon Valley Bank collapsing. All right, which in Esau's own world, it's like in Esau's own words, he's calling this a collapse. So this isn't something we're just saying or making up. As you can see, these are all mainstream media top outlets. All right, CNBC. All right, here's how the second biggest bank collapse happened in U.S. history. Happened in 24 hours. Silicon Valley Bank collapses. Washington Post, which companies were affected. Washington CBS, Slovakia. Washington's official expressed concerns after collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. And I believe Wells Fargo, I believe they're in trouble too. There's something going on over there with their bank too as well, if I'm not mistaken. But I've seen a couple of articles about them as well. All right. But they're calling this thing that went down with Silicon Valley a full blown collapse. Third lesson from Silicon Valley Bank's failures. How does a bank collapse? And these are all mainstream media outlets. All right, New York Times, CNN. How does a bank collapse in 48 hours? A timeline with the Silicon SVB with Silicon Valley, and so on and so forth. So this isn't something we're making up. The Economist, which is ran by the Rothschilds or whatever. The other one, LA Times, all mainstream media outlets, which that's all you people believe anyway. You don't believe it until Esau says it. So right there, right here, slap dead in your face. All right, Esau is telling you that this Silicon Valley Bank is pretty much going for the they're calling it a collapse. All right, they're calling it a collapse, and we sound like Elder Tahar always says. Elder Tahar always said we sound like a broken record. Saying uh starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, say we sound like a broken record, but we told our people that this day was coming, and there's going to be more. There's going to be bank runs. All right, more bank runs. All right, people running to the bank trying to get their money out of their accounts, and it ain't gonna be there. All right, when the bank straight up the bank's closing down, and they put troops, tanks in front of the banks, and you ain't gonna be able to go in there and get it. So again, it started with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Have been saying this for years and years and years, man. That this day was coming. These times were coming. All right. And again, you think this is it? You're crazy. More of these banks are going to collapse because it's all by design. All right. It's all by design. So I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures because we know why these banks is collapsing. The financial system as a whole is collapsing because Esau is getting ready to bring in the Karakma. And again, like the elders always say, we sound like a broken record saying it. People might get tired of us saying it, but it doesn't matter. The Lord pretty much basically commanded us to beat it in our people's heads about these perilous times that are to come. All right, until the Lord pulls the plug, and the Lord's getting ready to pull the plug, meaning He's getting ready to take His servants, which are the prophets, off of the highways and the hedges. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 17. And the Lord said unto me, they have well spoken that which they have spoken. Yeah, we go right. Okay, it's verse 18. We go where we at. Verse 18. And I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren. Right, from among their brethren, meaning from among your own people. All right. So only nation that's allowed, that's going to be a prophet, a true prophet of the Lord, are Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians. If you got a so-called white man out there prophesying to you, telling you God loves everybody and everything's gonna be all right, he's a false prophet. And plus, the Lord is not dealing with heathens. The Lord's not setting up heathens to be His prophets. All right. Anybody you see out there pushing this word and truth is in sincerity in the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is an Israelite. They might look like a white man. They might look like a Hamite. They might look like a East Indian man or whatever, a Chinese man, a Filipino or whatever. All right. If they're out there pushing the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and truth and sincerity, all right, they're Israelites. All right. Because the Lord only set up Israelites to be His true prophets. All right. Um, like unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command them. So the Lord's gonna put His words into those prophets' mouth. All right. And the Lord warned our people of many things. The Lord set His prophets up to warn our people about many things, and this is one of them. All right. This whole financial system collapsing because Esau wants to bring in the next one. All right. And again, you saw it. All those are all mainstream media outlets. All right, are saying it now. And again, all people don't believe it until they say it. So they're on TV telling you. They're putting up articles telling you that it just collapsed. All right, um, that bank just collapsed. And again, there's something going on with Wells Fargo as well. I got to look more into that. Well, last one I seen, they were saying that they was in trouble, but Lord will, I'm gonna check back up on that. Like unto thee, and will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them, and all that I shall command him. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him. Verse 20. But the prophet which shall speak presumptuously to speak a word in my name, which I have commanded him not to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, even that prophet shall die. And if thou say in thy heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord has spoken? So how do you know a true prophet of the Lord? Verse 22. When a prophet speak in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord have not spoken, but that prophet has spoken presumptuously, and thou shalt not be afraid of him. So whatever the true prophet of the Lord, whatever he says is going to happen through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. If it doesn't, if it happens, he's a true prophet of the Lord. If it doesn't happen, he's not a prophet of the Lord. All right. So our people can't say they wouldn't warn, man, that these days were coming. All right. And it's not just gonna be this bank. Again, the rest of the banks are gonna fail as well. All right. You're not gonna have access to your bank accounts. All right. Esau's about to completely, utterly tank this system and bring in the next system. And that's what they're getting ready to do. All right. Now the scripture say, "Do what tarry, wait for it will surely come, and it will not tarry." All right. So the true prophets of the Lord are out there. It's starting with the elders. The elders and apostles of Great Millstone have been warning about these times for years, and now you're seeing it. Again, I know I keep saying it, but look, Washington Post, CBS, they're saying this. All right. So it's not some YouTuber on YouTube saying it. Since all you people out there, the majority of our people out there only respect Esau's mainstream media, they're telling you this is a collapse. This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of your city and two of your family, and I will bring you to Zion. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Right, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. All right, so the Lord has set up those pastors, again, which are the elders of the apostles of Great Millstone, who have been warning for years that the banks are going to collapse, this whole financial system is going to fail, and they're going to bring in the next system. All right. This Revelation chapter 13, verse 17. All right. We all know what the mark is, the charagma is. All right, I'm just read verse 17 real quick. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark, which is the charagma, all right, the microchip, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, so this current financial system has to fail. And the current financial system that we use now is a paper money system. Fiat currency. Debit cards, credit cards, fiat currency. All right, paper money. All right, that has to be pushed out the way so the next system can come in. All right, and that's what Esau is getting ready to do. He's getting ready to bring in the next system. That's why he's allowing these banks to collapse, people's money to be stolen, devaluing the dollar by the second, so he can bring in the Karagma. All right. So yeah, there you go, man. You didn't want to believe. All right. You didn't want to believe the prophets of the Lord. Now Esau is telling you. All right. Esau is telling you out of his own mouth now. All right. What's going on? All right. Since you don't believe us. All right. You believe him. All right. Again, all these are mainstream outlets. But you can't say you wasn't warned before time. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.